you guys are joining the Monday night lineup on CBS, which has had a relatively, I think, successful block of comedy. Does that add to the pressure, or does that kind of make things a little bit easier for you guys?
We just have to work that much harder at ignoring the fact that there's pressure. Once you begin to think about it, what's the point of even thinking about it? It just makes you anxious. So we just go in our room, we go in our little office, and we sit and we work. And what comes, comes. I mean, that's really the attitude.
Yeah, we can't get caught up in Monday night and what Monday night means to the studio and the network. It's just a show that we're writing, that we relate to, and if we're laughing with what we're writing at the end of the day, we're happy.
It doesn't take a lot to make us anxious.
I mean, that's fair. That works. So is there anything that you guys can't do at the 8:30 hour?
Anything that we cannot do?
Yeah.
You know, I love reporting this fact that CBS, which has got to be kind of the one that's doing it better than anybody else at this point, biggest audience, most successful kind of at this, and there are no rules. You know, there's no don't do this, we don't want to see this, can you please shoot them in separate beds? None of that really goes on. I mean, the same rules apply to us that apply to every single show on television as far as standards and practices go. But, you know, as for really it's a coded question, are we getting any pressure to not show gay this or gay that? I mean, is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay, well, then if you're not saying that, then you're not saying that. But they are really, like, they let us do what we want to do.
I meant in terms of, like, joke types. So you're not allowed to say certain things, or there any kind of lines you're not allowed to cross.
When the boys make out, one of them has to have a foot on the floor. That's the only thing. But that's also with Lucy and Ricky, so
that's fair. Talking about these two couples, what is your favorite part about writing them so far? Or the three couples, really?
Well, I mean, the fact that we can relate to it.
They sound exactly like us.
Where you have that core relationship, and then you have the significant others that you go home to, and the question always is, how's it all stacking up? What do you get from here that you don't get there? What do you get here that you should be here? And these are the things that's going to raise. What makes for a successful relationship, a successful marriage, a successful long-term coupling? And what do you get from one of those that you don't get from the other? Those are the questions that the series asks.
And you know, a lot of times comedies are kind of happy with keeping the status quo and keeping things the way they are. Are you guys, because there is such a significant event in the pilot where they do get engaged, are you looking kind of forward to seeing how this story goes on? Are you looking to the wedding, to babies, et cetera, et cetera?
It's in motion. It's in motion. We want to know. We want to know where the comfort zone is and where the equilibrium is, and then move on from there. But
we kind of write to the actor and the character at the same time. So as they say things that sound particularly good on a given night that we've written, and it takes us in a direction. David Krumholtz just fell. I'm kidding. He can't. He's too low to the ground. We'll take it hopefully in as natural a direction as we can take it. We just don't want to push it.
Sometimes the characters themselves make the decision. You see something in the editing room, like, well, that's interesting. I didn't think of this relationship. Or let's see where that takes